Good evening. Hey, it's that time. It's the right time. It's the night time. It's the time my brain started working. Right before they always say the light bulb get its brightest when it's about to die. That's how my brain works. Right before I get ready to go to sleep, that's when I kick in. So how y'all doing this evening? Well, I'm doing just fine. I been running around all day, run your business all day, and then I gotta go and take care of my daddy business. So this is why I do this so late. So, how was everyone's Thanksgiving? Mine was okay. I feel like I done gained about a good 20 pounds. Look out. This summer my jawline was all good. Now I'm getting two chins. That's all right, because we'll get it back. We'll get it back. So I said, let's go and talk about all the things that happened last week. Some of the biggest things that happened last week, everybody complained about, was Joe Biden giving his son a pardon, which any parent would have did it. I know. And I guess he was probably banking on the fact that he thought that, I don't know what he would have, I would have never said I would never give my child a pardon, because to me everything was politically motivated anyways, is why they went after Hunter. I got both sets of glasses out just in case I can't see out of these. I left my other ones in the car. But anyways, I don't know. I think that Joe Biden, he should have did it. I wouldn't give two damns or two fucks about what anybody would have to say, because my son wouldn't be going to no prison, especially not knowing that Trump's going to be the president and what else he might want to do to him or whatever. So we'll get into it. Hunter Biden also, I guess he wanted to try and get something removed or something, and the judge said, no, your pardon's gonna work, but we ain't gonna. You still got these charges over here, or the conviction. So I guess he's just gonna be getting a clemency. So let's get into some of these things, and so we're gonna talk about a little politics, some gossip, and I'm gonna end you with some funny stuff, honey. So let's get into it. So I can get into it with these glasses. Let me share my screen, and let's see what we got going on here. I call myself being prepared, so we'll see if I'm prepared or not. So we'll go over here to Instagram. My tail can't hardly see nothing, so I'm telling you, getting old ain't right. It ain't right. No one told me that my vision was gonna get messed up. I had 20/20, and now I can't see close up. I think because I'm on the computer all the time, and I save so much stuff. So we're gonna get into politics first, so we'll get that stuff on out the way. Can you believe it? We're gonna have Trump again. So I guess America still is in a drunken stupor, and we'll be like that for the next 4 years. So let's get it going. Let's see here. I thought I got so much stuff on here. I guess I don't know. I got the wrong goddamn on glasses because I can't even see the goddamn screen. I tell you, because I left my glasses in the car. And first, we're gonna listen to what Reese Colbert had to say, because a lot of, I guess, political pundits were kind of upset that Joe Biden did it. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? You think he's gonna let his kid go and sit in prison because of it? Any other president would have did it, but any other president would have had a child that would have been going through this. And honey, I can't even see it. So let me go on down here, honey, and let you see what Reese Colbert had to say. And I just can't believe I don't even have my shit together. Lord. They said, Lord, oh, we can't even spin the block right because I ain't got the block together. Well, let's see here what Reese Colbert had to say. Here we go. And let me take her off.
I tell you, I don't give a fuck. A flying fuck. 2 fucks. There are no rules anymore. Guess what? We have a fucking criminal president-elect, okay? A motherfucker who won the presidency despite being convicted of 34 felonies. Y'all want to sit up there and pretend to be motherfucking outraged because Joe Biden said he wasn't going to pardon his son and now he pardoned his son. Of course the motherfucker was going to pardon his son. That's what you're supposed to do. How the fuck you the most powerful man in the world and you don't pardon your own goddamn son? I don't give a fuck what Hunter did, okay? I don't think that buying a gun is that big of a deal. I think it was stupid that he fucking filled out paperwork. He was on crack. He should have just gotten a legal gun. I think that was dumb. But does that mean that he shouldn't get pardoned? No. I don't want to hear shit. Oh, well, now, this opens up Trump to pardon people on Jason. He was going to motherfucking do that shit anyway. I'm sick of y'all sitting up there acting like, well, because Democrats did some, now Republicans do some. Republicans do what the fuck they want to do, regardless of what the fuck Democrats do. So get that shit out your head. Trump punk ass sat up there and he got all these motherfucking degenerates in his goddamn cabinet. He just nominated his son-in-law's daddy that he pardoned, by the way, to be the ambassador to France. The ghetto! Woo! And so when you could be the president and be a whole motherfucking ass criminal, then you can be the son of the president and get pardoned. So Joe Biden pardoned his son, Hunter. And
yeah, I
don't give a...
I truly second that. And what I'm not understanding is, the complete outrage. It's just ridiculous. Why are they outraged? Because of what? And here my crazy tail then. Look, I got the wrong glasses on because I can't even see where I'm at. I think this is this one. Oh. And like my daughter say, why you got so many things open? But yeah, I'm just completely outdone. When I saw it, and I thought, okay, big deal, he pardoned him. I thought he was going to do it anyways. Hey, on the way out, I hope he's going to pardon a whole bunch of people. Because they said there's been plenty of people that have submitted for him to pardon. I think Joe Biden so far was only pardoning, like, I think they said 25 or 26, somewhere like that. No more than 27 anyways. So, yeah, and I hope they pardon Marilyn Mosby. I think that's her name. The DA that was with Baltimore, that the same person that went after, let me get his name right, Biden's son, went after her too. So if they're saying that this was politically motivated and this DA is going after people unjust, then they should definitely go look at her case and get her pardon too. Because right now she's on house arrest. And I think she's been disbarred and all for filling out a government form. And when she bought some property and she used her own money from her retirement fund. But whatever federal form she filled out, evidently she must have lied on or something. And this is essentially the same thing with Biden's son. He went in and bought a gun. And you have to fill out the federal form. And I guess it must have asked if he was under the influence. And this to me is where it gets tricky. If I'm understanding it right. That if it asks if he was under the influence, but just because he was a known addict, crackhead, or whatever, does that mean that that he was high right then, or are crackheads high all the time? Do they wake up, the first thing they do is grab a pipe? You have people that are functioning crackheads. So maybe at that time he went to do everything after the fact. Who's to say he was there? I mean, to me, that is really being facetious. Because I don't. Who's to say? I mean, he said he wasn't. I mean, unless somebody did a drug test on him right then, how do we know? I don't know. To me, it was all bull crap, but whatever. So, Biden, he had every right to pardon his son, because they was going to make his son a martyr when Trump gets in, anyways, and was going to do all the things. So, speaking on Biden's son, they were talking about political things. They said the Roscoe chicken place and Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. I think they said it was in somewhere in California. I don't want to say Long Beach. I don't know. Compton, whoever. They're MAGA now. So, and they, at one time they had some kind of dish named after Obama. They didn't took that dish down, honey. Whatever it was. I'm assuming Roscoe Chicken and Waffles is like the Waffle House. I don't know. I don't know what it could be like. But anyways, it was supposed to be a staple in the Black community. But all of a sudden, this place has gone MAGA. So, and they're praising Trump and this and that and the other. So they were saying that because of the liberals, that because liberals are, they don't need the liberals. And they, the MAGA people coming there supporting, they said, and their business has gone up by so much. And I'm like, oh, really? Okay, go ahead with that then. So who knows? Things are, I've never seen politics like it is now. Ever since Trump's been in, it's been really crazy. Truly crazy. And sometimes you just wonder, like, why are people doing the things they do? I don't know. But let's go ahead and I thought I saved that one. Let me see. Because it just seems like I don't know. I call myself being ready. I don't know if I unclick stuff or click that. Who knows? Because I know by the time I leave my dad's house is something else crazy. So let me see if I can find where the lady was talking about it. Here we go.
Chicken and Waffles is currently crashing out in my comments section after I made a video outing them as MAGA and sharing their little recipe. And she literally confirmed that every single thing that I said about them is 100% true. What's that? A health department inspection report?
Oh my goodness.
That's not what this video is about. What's that doing here? Not only that, she claims that her sales are up 20% since we've been boycotting them. That lets us know that they don't want our dollars. They don't want Black dollars. They don't want liberal dollars. So let's make sure that we share this so they don't accidentally get some of that filthy liberal money that they don't want. They are no longer this Black-owned, pro-Black staple of the community that you and I grew up on. And of course, I have all the MAGA people swearing that they're going to just bombard Roscoe's and spend all their money there. Like, we know you can't afford to leave Oklahoma. I'm supposed to believe that MAGA is going to come here to LA and go to the hood and go to Roscoe's without their chitty chitty bang bang, without their pew pew, because you can't carry those in LA without a permit. Oh, how did that get there? That's not what this video is about. Don't worry about any of that. The COO of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles is currently crashing out in my comments section after I made
crashing out. I mean, I don't know what you thought is going to happen when you're in an area where it's not Trump friendly, and then you want to go out and boast all these things about Trump. I feel like this. Whatever your political persuasion is, keep it to yourself. I mean, especially if you're in business like that, I just wouldn't go all the way, just liberal, just craziness, and especially if it was very offensive. because, you know, they know when a lot of people do think of MAGA, a lot of people think of the racial undertones. And, you know, especially by that restaurant being in the Black community, I don't know. It's giving a lot of craziness to me. So from there, we'll talk about, it's been all over the news about the guy who got murdered, or maybe I shouldn't say that. The guy who, I already just said it, so we know about it. And it's a shame, but it really seems like it was some kind of setup. I mean, someone had to be there inside the hotel to let this guy know that this guy was leaving. I don't know. But here's the suspect. And he's smiling big time. So the police have released a photo of the suspect reportedly involved in the fatal shooting of the United Healthcare CEO. I'm just like, oh my gosh. My mom was telling me about it, and I go, oh, you know, because this is insurance, her Medicare supplement that she uses. And I'm like, okay. I don't know. The world is something. But it says here, it says the NYPD appears to be narrowing down the identity of the man reportedly responsible for the fatally shooting the United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson. The police have released the image of the suspect taken from a surveillance camera at a hostel. Wait, this is hostel? Whatever that is. Maybe they meant to say hotel. I believe it's supposed to be a hotel. On the Upper West Side, where he was reportedly staying with two other men. The gunman shot Thompson at close range around 6:40 a.m. outside of the Hilton Hotel in Midtown Manhattan on December the 4th, as Thompson was on his way to speak at an investors meeting. Authorities have described the attack as brazen and premeditated. Though the official motive, it has not been shared at this time. Honey, I got on the wrong glasses, so you have to bear with me. As we recently reported, the police also confirmed they have found bullet casings at the scene marked with the words denied, defend, and depose, adding to the mystery surrounding the motive. The NYPD is asking for the public to help to identify the suspect and is offering a reward for any information leading to the arrest. Anyone with information is urged to contact Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-TIPS. So there you go. Here's his picture there. Y'all know him. He's smiling wide, honey. So then when they were describing him, they had the nerves to call him light-skinned. And Miss Reese Colbert had something to say about it. Let me go and find it. I know I clipped it. Lord have mercy. Where? Lord. Maybe I didn't. I'm just looking for stuff. I can't find what I'll be looking for. Well, anyways, they was like, no, you're not going to try to blame that on nobody other than the folks that he is. Because that's definitely not a light-skinned man. That is a white man. And here's the video that shows the fatal shooting. And let you see that.
CNN has obtained new surveillance video from the fatal shooting of the United Healthcare CEO. And we do want to warn you that the video is, of course, disturbing.
CNN Bryn Gingras joins us. Bryn, take us through this video.
Yeah, Phil and Brianna. So we are only showing a few seconds of this video that CNN obtained, obviously, because it is very alarming to watch. Essentially, what we see in that video is the CEO, United Healthcare, Brian Thompson, walking toward the hotel here behind me, and behind him comes the suspected gunman that police are still searching for. So you could see how he approaches Thompson from the back. Before then, where we freeze the video, he fires those shots at Thompson. What you do not see from these 5 seconds, and I can tell you, is that we also see someone sort of running the opposite direction. So that is something, of course, that police are going to be looking into in this video, breaking it down frame by frame by frame to kind of figure out who might have witnessed this. They, of course, are going to want to talk to anyone who might have witnessed this. Again, it happened at the really front step of this entrance of this hotel. So there's possible some security there as well. And then, of course, follow the path of that gunman. As we already have learned, he flees from the scene, going down a back alley behind a theater that's across the street from the hotel where we are, and then hops on a bike where they basically lose his trail in Central Park.
CNN has obtained new surveillance video from.
So he had the bike waiting. This was well planned. It was planned, and he had a silencer. This was a planned deal. Somebody saw it. Sounds like somebody had, they hit out on him. Somebody ordered something, honey, because that situation. Prayers to the family. Prayers to the family. Thoughts and prayers. So as we're thinking about yesterday being the 4th of December, guess whose birthday it was yesterday? H to the Izzo. I don't know the rest of the words, honey. I know rap songs only when I hear it on the radio. And I like to dance to them, but it was Ho's birthday yesterday. And he is a whole 55. He's double nickels. That's how old my husband will be here in March. He'll be 55. So as we talk about rappers, we're going to get over here to what they're saying about Busta. Now, Whack 100 questions the bodyguard who claimed that Busta Rhymes likes men, allegedly. Let's see how this goes.
You telling me right now my brother Busta Rhymes is gay? I want you to tell me that, and we're going to deal with this, bro. Yeah, what you saying, homie?
Deal with it how? What's your number?
Oh, nigga, hey, listen, I'm asking you a question. Are you telling me my brother is gay, nigga? It's a simple question. Yes or no, and I'm going to make sure you stand on it in real life. Are you telling me Busta Rhymes is gay?
Lou, didn't you put me
No. Are you saying Busta Rhymes is gay, nigga? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Are you saying that? I want to hear you say that, bro, and we're going to make you stand on that for real.
So tell me where you want me to come stand at, and I'll come stand there right
I
now.
want you to just say it. All you got to do is say it.
Where are you at?
Say it.
Where is you at?
I want you to say it now.
Let's link up in person. And we can
Hey, bro, we can do that too, but I want to hear you say it.
I seen him. Where he at? You still on?
Right here, bro.
Did you watch the interview?
Bro, are you saying Busta Rhymes is gay? That's a brother to me. I know his children, my nigga. I know his children. This ain't no troll shit. Hey, look, bro, I'm asking you a question.
I don't troll. I don't do no trolling.
Bro, I want to hear you say it. Say it. I want to hear you say it. Just say it. Hey, bro, I promise you we're going to deal with you. I promise you. Just say it. Are you saying, bro, are you saying Busta Rhymes is gay? Is that what you're saying? I want to hear you say that.
Did you watch the interview?
Yo, R&B, get this nigga off my stage.
You scared.
No, nigga, you scared to say it. Because if you say it, you're going to stand on it. Are you telling me right now my brother Busta Rhymes is gay? I want you to tell me that, and we going to deal with this, bro. That's what you saying, homie?
Deal with it how? What's your number?
Oh, nigga, hey, listen, I'm asking you a question. Are you telling me my brother is gay, nigga? It's a simple question. Yes or no, and I'm going to make sure you stand on it in real life. Are you telling me Busta Rhymes is gay?
Lou, didn't you put me
No. Are you saying Busta Rhymes is gay, nigga? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Are you saying that? I want to hear you say that, bro, and we're going to make you stand on that for real.
So tell me where you want me to come stand at, and I'll come.
Well, I guess he's sitting down. Is he going to stand on it or what? I don't know. Why do we care? I don't know. Why do we care? Give me one moment here. Excuse me, but why do we care? Why do we care if somebody's gay or not? Why is it anyone's business? And if he was calling himself spilling the tea on that guy's YouTube live or whatever it was, he should have said it if he was going to say it. But why? It's been mentioned before. I've heard it before. Yeah, allegedly. So who knows? But I don't know if they ever had anybody ever come out and say that they was actually with him. It's always been, from what I understand, it's always been someone just saying it. But who knows? But since we're talking about WAC 100, let's get over here to the story that everybody loves. And the couple that everybody loves to hate to see on social media, Krishan and Blueface. They say, people were saying they got married, or they said he got her name tattooed on his face, which he did. Then Krishan was getting stalked by her ex-boyfriend Ronnie. He trying to claim he the baby's daddy. They got a lot going on. So, but I know, WAC 100, I don't know, is he Blueface's manager or something? So, I know, look, I had all this stuff in here. I don't know. That's my microwave going off. I had to warm my husband's food. Let's see here. I promise you, I need to click some of these things over here. But I don't know if I'm going to ever go back to them. Here, we got Krishan talking about it.
No, we're not together. Y'all know, y'all been following my little journey with surrendering, giving up secular music, people, places, and things. That's what I call it, right? Just giving it up for real, and then just trying to like navigate this journey with God for real. So, in the midst of that, the end of October, my child's father, he get the name tatted on her jaw. Then he get a pastor on the phone, and we say our vows. We married November 2nd. He moving like God sent him or something. I'm baby stepping in for real. And I say baby step is because we didn't do the marriage license. I didn't come out saying, oh, we married. Oh, my man. We we were literally like just protecting whatever we did for each other to heal for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not everything is meant for the public, blah, blah, blah. No, we're not together. Y'all know, y'all been following my little journey with surrendering.
So we see there's a name, Krishan. He can easily say he just got his son's name tattooed on there, but whatever. But I don't understand them though. They are such nice looking people and they just are destroying their face with all these tattoos. It's ridiculous.
See no change in us, so no. Tap my name on you so I know it's real. Tap my fucking name on you so I know.
Yeah, I can't let that play too long. But look at his face. I mean, and she got his picture on her face. I don't know. If she was going to put the picture on her face, she might as well have left the one on her neck and not ruin her face like that. I don't know what they're going to do in the next 20 years. That's crazy work to me. But anyways, so also while we were out for vacation, for the holiday, for Thanksgiving, you know, the pastor had some medical issues right before Thanksgiving, and evidently he had to have some kind of emergency surgery. So I believe they said it was a stroke. So let's go over here and let's get us some church. Since she's been on her God journey, we're gonna go on here to Bishop T.D. Jakes. And we see here.
Morning, Potter's House. I am so delighted to see you. I'm grateful for God's faithfulness. I'm grateful for your faithfulness. I'm grateful for this season in my life. I just wanted to, I told you last Sunday that I'd see you this Sunday. And so here I am. I am grateful to God for his goodness and his mercy and his grace. Many of you don't realize that you're looking at a miracle. I faced a life-threatening calamity, was rushed to the ICU unit, had emergency surgery, survived this surgery. Morning, Potter's House.
So he had emergency surgery. Didn't his daughter say after he had the issue at church that he was up moving around? Or maybe I misunderstood. But you know, the bishop got a lot going on. Got a lot. Now I ain't want to touch this story with a 10-foot pole. But he got a lot going on. And y'all who know the word on the curb, you know that someone is, he was saying, trying to extort him. Then they put together, I guess, a lawsuit. Then he's suing them back and all this stuff. I mean, ever since the whole Diddy thing, everything is just craziness. You know, they got the pastor supposed to be hanging out with Diddy just because he appeared at one birthday party. But then the guy from, what is it, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, somewhere, the guy that's suing him, which he turned around and countersued for defamation, that guy is a child predator. So I don't know. And he said when he was younger, but he's not very much younger than Bishop. So I don't know. It seemed like that guy's lying. I don't know. Everything, you know, is all alleged because I wasn't there. Probably, I don't know. I probably wasn't born. I don't know when things happen. But yeah, well, I probably was born. I'm 52, so I don't know how old is Bishop. He ain't 70 yet, so who knows? But God bless him, and thank God he is a living miracle. Okay, so we'll move on from that and see who we got next on the docket here. And then we do have some sad news to report. And he said, I think it was yesterday, that a guy out in California decided to go into a school and shoot.
Breaking news from Northern California at this hour. We have learned of a shooting at an elementary school in Butte County. Reports an adult firing shots at students. At least 2 students raced. ABC's Melissa Adam with late reporting now from California.
Tonight, authorities say a man is dead after opening fire on children at an elementary school in Butte County, California.
Shots fired, 27 Cox Lane between Highway 70 and Stimson Road.
The calls to police coming around 1 p.m., authorities racing to the scene. At the Feather River School of Seventh-day Adventists in Palermo, California, about 10 miles outside Oroville, officials say 2 students were shot and wounded, rushed to the hospital. One of them had to be airlifted. Authorities finding the suspected shooter near the playground, dead of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The small school of some 35 students put on lockdown. The children taken to a nearby church to reunite with their families.
David, we're told that the FBI is now investigating this situation, and also there is at this point no known connection between that suspect and the school. David.
Melissa Adon with us tonight. Melissa, thank you. Breaking news from Northern California at this hour. We have learned of it.
Well, that is truly sad, but it makes me think about, I talked to my mom earlier, and she is a teacher at a Catholic school. And today they had to do a lockdown, but my mom, she's never experienced this. So when they said to do the lockdown procedures, my mom thought it was someone in the school. And she had got her kids in it because she had a first grade class. She had got her kids into a closet. They made sure, they always have the doors locked in the classroom. And she was nervous because she didn't know what was going on. And she thought somebody was in the school. And I mean, when I talked to my mom this evening, because when she told me that it was an active shooter, I said, they mentioned that on the PTA. I'm like, wait a minute. Because to me, it should have been like Code Yellow or whatever, because it was something that happened more than a half a mile away from the school. That was a gun violence that happened. And I'm like, wait a minute. So, I understand them locking down the school, but she said, no, she had misunderstood. She said, when and this came at the time when the parents were coming to pick them up. She said, we're the only ones looking all crazy because one little boy, he got a little nervous. One boy got nervous. My mom said he kept farting. And then she hollered at the kids. She's like, look, be quiet. I can see my mom's face right now. But I mean, she was really nervous. And I really think because of that, she's really thinking about not being at that school. I'm like, when I told her, I said, no matter what school you're at, if it's something that, this day and time we're in, if something happens, they're going to lock it down, somewhere nearby. And they'll lock it down. So usually they'll send a text out because I know something happened. Was it last year or whatever? Or even this year where the guy got the shooting in Kroger's. And that's right around the corner from my house in the elementary school, I believe. Wait a minute. No, this didn't happen during the daytime. I mean, it happened at, I think, about 5 in the evening, somewhere around there. But, the guy went in there. He went on live and all the way till he actually shot at a black lady. This young white guy shot at a black lady. Thank God she did not. Every bullet he shot missed her. And they found him just across the street behind the Papa John's. He made it to jail safely. So we're going to go on from that. And God bless that family of the 2 children that were taken out. I was senseless. I mean, just senseless. You just, we live in a bad time. We live in a bad time. So we're going to just move on from there. And we're going to go and see what this terrible mama then did over here. Just terrible. Here we go. This is terrible. A 21-year-old mother arrested and charged with child abuse after allegedly punching her 6-week-old baby in the face and leaving her in the freezing cold car while she worked her shift at McDonald's. Bitch. Now, really? Let me go. Look, I'm trying to. Can I zoom in on this? Lord, I can't see nothing. Oh my God, I got the wrong glasses here. Okay, let's see. If I sit back, I can see. I can see far away, not close up. It says here, this is from the Neighborhood Talk. It says, this is ridiculous. A 21-year-old mother has found herself in troubled waters after allegedly abusing her child while she worked at McDonald's. According to WRAL News, Nikita Jones left her 6-week-old baby girl alone in the car in temperatures of about 40 degrees on November the 20th, according to a warrant. She left the child unsecured and left the car off in a Raleigh McDonald's parking lot as she worked her shift. Lord have mercy. She also is accused of hitting the baby girl, causing both eyes to be bruised with scratches and swollen face. Jones put her child at risk of hypothermia. According to authorities, she was arrested and hit with a misdemeanor child abuse and 1 count of intentional child abuse resulting in serious physical injury on Monday. She's a piece of shit. First of all, you do all this to go and work a McDonald's job? You've been better off. I don't know if they got them where you from, but they got those. You could have took your baby to the fire department. We used to have, back when I was, young, in my town, they used to have a place, not too many of us did it, but did. They had a place called Daybreak. And when mothers were, if they needed a break, I'm pretty sure they don't have this anymore, or felt overwhelmed or whatever, is a place they could drop their kids off and come back and pick them up. I didn't never know about this place until my neighbors told me about it. And these were some white girls. And she said some of their friends would drop their kids off for the weekend so they can go out. I said, are you kidding? I said, who's watching them? But it was like a facility and it was called Daybreak. And that's what it was geared to help mothers who were feeling overwhelmed. But this is ridiculous. Oh God, I hope this little baby do not go back to her. This is ridiculous. And only a misdemeanor? I guess. So there are so many things. Oh, we did have Drake on the docket. And Drake, oh my God. I don't know, Loverboy. What was his name on on Degrassi? That's where I first discovered Drake, on Degrassi. My kids used to watch that. And when he became a rapper, I'm like, since when do they I'm from the old school. And rappers in you couldn't have became a rapper. He could have been like a Vanilla Ice rapper, but he could not have been validated like by a person like Lil Wayne and all that. No, they gave MC Hammer a hard time. Called him a sellout. There's no way. I mean, you had to have a little street cred back in the day. But for him to get all in his feelings because he not like us. I mean, it was a bop. I love that song. Me and my grandkids, yes, I say grandkids. I have two of them. We play that song, honey. You know, I'm always dancing and making videos. So they like it, you know, and you know, I'm not gonna say I don't Drake songs, you know, either the ones I hear on the radio was nice. At first when he came out, I thought he was trying to sound like Lil Wayne, I thought. But Drake, let me get on down here, girl. I got all kind of stuff. I call everybody girl while I'm over here. It's like I'm talking to myself. But Drake's he was suing the record company because he was saying that the record company was promoting Kendrick's song and they had like bots out there ordering the streams, you know, and people wouldn't really listen to it. You know, everywhere you went, that song was bopping. And I don't know, but you know, Charlamagne the God had something to say about it. Let's listen to him.
All I'm saying, Aubrey, is stop acting like you haven't been the beneficiary of record label technology, okay? You being a whole hoe simply because you lost. Simply because Kendrick Lamar kicked your ass lyrically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And anybody acting like this is anything more than Drake's feelings being hurt, you a hoe too. A OV hoe to be exact, okay? He's fighting the same war that Michael Jackson fought. Drake is taking a stand for the art and the artists. People who are running with that narrative would hold Drake's penis while he pees and shake it for him when he's finished. Okay, Drake has been handling this terribly since Not Like Us dropped. And please, let's keep this in mind. Drake, you're in this position because you tapped out. Okay, you chose to tap out after you heard Not Like Us. Kendrick dropped too much tune for your head top. Okay, he gave you Euphoria, 616 in LA, Meet the Grams, and Not Like Us. It was too much for you because you didn't have to tap out after the Hard Part 6. You could have went in the studio and gave us a bop. You the bop guy. You could have got with some ghostwriters, went in the studio and wrote a hit to combat Not Like Us, but you chose not to. You tapped out. Kendrick won. And he told you to squabble up, not lawyer up, but you chose to get the lawyers because you lost the squabble. Please give Aubrey Drake Graham the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yeehaw.
And I'm going to tell Drake exactly, you know what I've been telling him since the summer. Take a break. Go away. Let nostalgia bring you back. People will miss you. You see what J. Cole is doing. People don't even care. He tapped out of the rap battle anymore.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's taking folks down memory lane with the audio scripted series he's doing. He got the 10-year anniversary of Forest Hill Drives coming in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Just announced Dreamville.
Just announced Dreamville Fest. Like, yo, nostalgia will bring you back. You have that much history in the game, Drake. But right now, you need to take a break because this Kendrick tidal wave ain't stopping no time soon. All I'm saying are...
It ain't. It ain't. And I'm just amazed when you benefit. That's why he knows about it. Because I always wonder, how in the world out of all the rappers, and I'm not saying, well, I'm just going to say it. Out of all the, I mean, you know, I'm 52, but out of all the rappers, he jumped in the game and he plays, God, I had wrote down what his name, my daughter had told me what his name was, Jimmy, Wheelchair Jimmy on Degrassi. He was on that show. I mean, that's just like, Theo from the Cosbys becoming a rapper. That would have never, ever, ever, ever. Theo or Cockroach from the Cosbys. That would have never happened. It just would not. They would have. I mean, because I could understand. I'm like, okay, I like some of the Drake songs. I mean, but it like Mos Def said, or whatever. I can't think what Mos Def's name is now, but Mos Def, formerly known as Mos Def, he said it. Drake's music is more. It's like pop. It's not really hip. It's not that. But I like the music. But I always wonder. I said, how in the heck did he get that street cred? I mean, and I'm not saying, most of these rappers, yeah, they studio gangsters, but they ain't never been on no Degrassi. They went, you see, Nick Cannon was on Nickelodeon, or was he on Nickelodeon? I think so. Nickelodeon. His rap career, they laughed at him. I'm a gigolo. And I don't know the other songs. And I'm just singing R. Kelly part. But I don't know. So, then, honey, the biggest hater of them all steps into. And she said, oh, she had something to say about the Drake thing. Mrs. Zelia Bates, she always hate on everybody. I mean, I don't even know any song she's ever made. I just know her for her social media antics. I don't know. But let's see what she had to say while we sitting here talking about Drake, Mr. Aubrey, or Wheelchair Jimmy. Let's go over here and let's look. Here we go. Damn. You want to ask Drake that bad? And she goes, it did. I mean, I don't know. I use social media for entertainment. Stuff like this, I would never be putting, and this is a different generation of people. Is she a millennial? I think she's a millennial, right? I'm Gen X here. Oh, we already got past.
Breaking news from Northern California at this hour.
But yeah, so who else did I have on there? So we got Joe Biden done. Oh, let's go to the girls, honey. We're going to start out with Lizzo. Some of her cases have been thrown out. Some girls was coming at her saying that they felt, I want to say harassed, the words I want to say, in the workplace. I think she took the women to, let me get this right, to the red light zone. What's it called? Somewhere over there in Germany. And I know that some of the complaints was they had to do something with a banana, and then they had to watch Lizzo allegedly get down with a man, with her man. I don't know. I don't know, but here we go. This is finesse. Several claims against Lizzo regarding her racial and sexual harassment suit are dropped because the U.S. labor laws do not apply in Europe, where they allegedly occurred. So she gets off with a technicality. So let's see here. Lord. It says, neighbors. This is from Neighborhood Talk. It looks like Lizzo just scored a small win in court, basically on the technicality. According to court documents, a California court dropped several claims from a lawsuit filed against the singer and her tour company. Former stylist, what that says, Aisha Daniels accused Lizzo's team of racial and sexual harassment, unpaid overtime, and a hostile work environment. However, the courts ruled the U.S. labor laws do or don't apply to Daniels' work in Europe, where her incidents allegedly happened. The judge also found no proof that Daniels worked overtime. Aren't most of those people usually like 1099? Aren't they like contractors? I don't know. It says Lizzo camps remained firm, calling the allegations false and refusing to settle. Her lawyers described the claims as baseless, stating Daniels only worked for 3 weeks and didn't follow instructions. Lizzo plans to keep fighting until the accusations are dismissed. Go ahead, Lizzo. You got your small win and you already winning because the girl is losing weight and looking good. Go ahead. She already got a cute face, honey. Cute face, about to have a small waist. Go ahead. And that leads us to it leads us to Serena. Now, I think I saved it. But Serena is refuting the claims that people were saying she bleached her skin. But we all saw what we saw. But she said, it's such a thing as sunlight. And she had been, I call myself being together and ain't together. But anyways, let me see if I got the picture of her. Because it was giving bleach. But she said that she had on like theater makeup and because she wasn't looking much darker than her husband. Now, I remember when Venus and Serena first came out, I thought they were at least my complexion. But maybe because, they've been, they was practicing and playing tennis all in that hot California sun. Maybe, since she's not playing and she's not quite as dark. But honey, how in the world? Am I not seeing the right picture? I don't know. I know I should have had a picture of her on there, but I don't, whatever. But anyway, she says she ain't bleaching. She's a dark-skinned Black woman, and she is proud of her color. And the makeup she had on, because she went to something with her daughter, and they were there, and she had on stage makeup. That's the end of that. So she says she's not bleaching. It's such a thing called sunlight. So we're going to move from there. Let's kind of find some little happy things that I saw, and I thought, let's give you a little funny. Now, some woman was aggressively hugging the evangelist, what's some of the words they use in church? I know she's not the first lady, but she the evangelist. Maybe she's an apostle. She a prophet. I don't know, but it's Miss Shirley Caesar. She hugging on her like that, honey, about to make my auntie, she would be like my great auntie. Excuse me, girl, this is my wig. So why would this woman do that? She just shifted my auntie's wig. Now, lady, don't be doing that, honey. Do not do that to the evangelist, the minister Don't play with her, honey. So I thought that was one of the funny things. Not so funny, but kind of funny. Something to little smile at. And one thing that's nice too, isn't it nice when you got two people that their kids are getting married? Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence's daughter and Eddie Murphy's son are engaged to be married. And I was saying, you remember when Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence were in the first movie together, which was Lord, what's the name of the dang old movie? I just was talking about it. Oh God. Brain fart. Oh, where Eddie Murphy's around doing it to everybody. What in the world? Halle Berry, that was one of her first movies. It was all black cast. Oh my God. Why can't I think of the name of this movie? I can see it in my head. But anyways, that and Life. So they asked Martin Lawrence about it. And he says, Eddie Murphy said it's his turn to pay for the wedding. So Eddie Murphy said he'd already paid for a bunch of girls to get married. So, usually the father of the bride is who pays for the wedding anyways. So we see what Martin has to say.
It's your daughter Jasmine,
yes,
and Eddie Murphy's son
Eric.
Yeah. So did they just get engaged?
Yeah, they just got engaged.
Do they have the date already? Let me know, because my student. Let me know. Hey man, with you and not Googling or the net worth, but we know you got some bread. We know that Eddie got some bread.
Right.
Who pays for this fucking wedding?
Well, Eddie said I got to pay for it.
Who, you?
Because he said I got to pay for it because he paid for his last daughter's wedding, like the last 6 weddings. So
what they got to do with you?
Wow. But he said it's my turn now.
So, so you can feel it.
So I don't mind. I don't mind.
I heard that, man. It's your daughter Jasmine.
Yes.
And Eddie Murphy's son, Eric.
I just thought of it. It's Boomerang was the movie. I can't think of the name of that movie. But I had to turn this off because it's going to show the engagement. And I'm like, wow. That grandbaby they're gonna have just gonna be they gonna have this is born into wealth. I love to see love, rich black love. Congratulations to Jasmine. And what is Eddie Murphy's son's name? I don't know. I know her name is Jasmine. Look at that. That's beautiful. Now, I wonder, is this the son he has with Nicole? Or is this what, because Eddie Murphy got about 10 kids, I think. He got a whole lot of them. He got some black ones, some kind of mix, and then one mix for real. But, congratulations. And Eddie Murphy said, hey, he didn't pay for enough weddings, honey. So then as we're talking about weddings, here we go. Snoop and gifted his baby girl $1 million for us. So here we go over here.
Ever gotten, my daughter is.
That's a hard one.
That G-Wagon, I can't imagine nothing no more than that.
You know what? It's the truth, but the only thing about this gift, she never got to open it, or she haven't opened it yet. It was $1 million for her wedding.
Right, that's right. What do you ask after that?
Daddy.
Oh my goodness.
But Jen, I told her if it was me, my wedding would have been for 100 and 900 would have went in my pocket.
Daddy is still teaching lessons, I tell you that. Hey, Snoop, this one is for you. The most over-the-top gift I've ever gotten, my daughter is.
That's a hard one.
That G-Wagon, I can't imagine nothing no more than that.
Isn't that something? That is so awesome Boy, I wish. Can you adopt me? I want to be adopted. I told it to my brother when he bought his house, and beautiful home, and my niece's bedroom is so pretty. And I'm like, no, my brother, he's 6 years younger than me. I'm like, can you adopt me? I'm up for adoption. But so that I thought that was really cute. You know, love is in the air. We got folks getting married. And I do believe in the sanctity of marriage. I've been married. I'm going on, hold on, I'm going on 30. Oh God. I've been married 30 years. So I'll be celebrating 31 years on Valentine's Day. But let me go here and show you some things because we about to get on done. I'm going to go upstairs and get ready for tomorrow. But here's some funnies. Lord, I can't see. Oh, when we're talking about love in the air, you know, our thing we would have to do is find our significant other with someone else. And here, these people are doing these pranks on people. And I thought this was funny. So look at all these pranks they are doing on their significant others.
Oh! How the hell? Fuck me! What are you doing? Hey! Fuck that! Hey! Okay. Who is that? What the hell?
What are you doing in my kitchen?
Oh, it's me, man.
Baby, it's me. It's me.
What you got? What the fuck is there? What the fuck are you looking at the hole in here?
Are you serious right now?
What are you doing? Kenny, it's me. Dang, it's me.
I promise you, Americans are so violent. I mean, we are violent. No one, nobody asked the question. Everybody came in fighting. So I'm going to leave you with this one. I don't like cats at all. But I thought this was another funny one. So good night. We have to re-show this video. Y'all have a great night.
God. What the fuck? Get it off my bed, you idiot! Get it off my bed!
Oh gosh. Please tell me this cat is fucking joking me! Ah!
What do you got?
Oh my goodness.
What do you got? Get over here. You. Put the mouse down. Oh, it's a rat! It's in there! I know he's playing with it!
That's a rat.
No! Just, oh my god, Luna! Get it!
Is that a Well, good night or good morning, whichever one. I'm on my way to bed. And I hope you guys have a great night and a blessed morning. And I'll see you next time. Good night.